In your book, you're going to have some sticky notes, right? And these are your labels on your sticky notes for the different parts in your book. So, OMG would be shocking, wow, right? That part was really interesting, right? Heart would be love this part. A question mark, I'm confused, I don't understand this part. LOL is this a funny, a silly part, right? This star right here, which is just a plus sign and an X on top of each other, right, is an important detail, something that might be a main event of your story. IDK is I wonder why they did that, or I wonder what's going to happen next. I wonder how this is going to change, right? This arrow back and forth is a connection to yourself or other reading or the world, right? This is a connection you have with the book you're reading now. This little stick figure is, you notice, a clue about a character trait. So maybe the character is acting a certain way that makes you think maybe they're shy, or maybe they're acting in a certain way that makes you think they're kind of smart, right? And then here, you put a word in parentheses if you don't know that word, if it's unknown, right? And then you would write the word there that you don't know, right? And make that as a clue for you for later when you read, when you're going over some of these parts, right? That you make sure to look in the dictionary or online, or ask someone what that word means. So in here, right, if you give a mouse a cookie, is a good example of that. So I said, if you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask you for a glass of milk. All right, I had a connection of this with Rogue, right? She asked me for a glass of milk one time and then wanted a cookie, right? When you give him the milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw. Not sure. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. So this kind of makes me think that maybe his mouse is maybe a little needy, needs a lot of attention, right? Then I'll look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. I thought this part was kind of silly. And it made a connection to me of when Rogue, at dinner time, will show me her little milk mustache. When he looks into the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim. He'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. So I put this down because I think he's maybe a little neat and tidy of a mouse, right? He wants to keep things clean. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. He'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. I wonder if he's going to not just sweep, right? Maybe he'll do some other cleaning stuff too. And so when I'm wondering, right, I add that Post-it with the question mark, right, to the part that I'm wondering about right here, right? I think my camera moved, right? So I hope you saw that. All right.